Hey guys, Maddie Joy here, and if you're a little confused and not recognizing this character, that is because this is Miss Cora Smart, and I am going to be doing a challenge that I haven't seen a lot of around YouTube. So I just actually really enjoy this challenge. I've done it before, just on my own. I haven't ever completed it because I decided I wanted to go through the entire experience while recording it for you guys to watch. So this is Cora Smart, and she is a human, and I'm just going to get into showing you the different looks that I have decided to give her. She was on a cruise ship, and she was on her way to her vacation destination. So she had a suitcase or luggage that had some clothing in it, but it's very random different things because not everything survived the shipwreck. Yes, you heard me correct, shipwreck. Hence why her pants are a little worn. So let's just get into her clothing and I will explain. This is her everyday wear. She's just wearing an undershirt and then some jeans, and they are definitely worn because she has been through a nightmare just recently. For formal wear, since she was able to salvage her luggage, she did manage to salvage this absolutely gorgeous gown. And on cruises, the way it works is they do have nights where you go down to the club or to a dance and you do dress up, so she was prepared for that. She salvaged this and she has some little simple red heels underneath. For sleepwear, Cora is keeping it simple because she didn't manage to save everything that she had, so she is just sleeping in her bra and panties. For athletic, she did manage to have a pair of flats that were in her bag, or they were somebody else's and she managed to get them from the wreckage, but she is still wearing her simple undershirt and her jeans that have now turned into raggedy capris. For swimwear, she actually had to kind of makeshift her own out of ripping different fabrics and turning them into this beautiful kind of two-piece with a skirt. Lastly, for her outerwear, Cora has the sweater that she was wearing when they crashed, hence why she has the undershirt for all her other outfits, and then she has a pair of jeans that she had kept safe in her luggage along with these tennis shoes. And she's a little mismatched because this isn't how she intended to wear her outfits, but she has no choice now because she is going to be living on a stranded island. For her personality, I gave her angler, flirty, green thumb, loves the outdoors, and smoozer. I kind of gave her these different characteristics based on the environment she'll be in. It's going to be very important that she can swim or that she can fish. Having a green thumb is very, very important when you are stranded on an island and you don't have shops or different stores to go to get food, so growing your own is something that would, kind of be beneficial. And then loving the outdoors also plays a huge part because you are outdoors. And then flirty will help her with the mission of growing and expanding her family. For her lifetime wish, I gave her the perfect garden, where she wants to plant and grow 8 different species of the perfect plant. For her favorites, she loves grilled cheese, dark wave music, which I think is part of the natural or the supernatural expansion pack, but I don't really know, so I decided to just give it to her. And then her favorite color is aqua because she's going to be surrounded by lots and lots of blue. For her sign, it just gave her Capricorn, so I let her stick with it. So here is Cora Smart, and we are going to move her right in. Okay guys, so I was trying to move Cora into her house so I can show you exactly what it looks like, and it says, "Oh no, the house you've purchased appears to be infested with bugs. Would you like to accept the challenge of catching all the bugs, or ignore and go to your normal home?" So I'm not really sure how this works because she doesn't have a house. The lot is fairly empty at this moment, but let's just accept the challenge and I guess go from there. So we are accepting the challenge, we're moving into the lot, we can ignore that. And while I go through this really quick, before we get into the bug challenge, I just wanted to go around and show you what it looks like. So this is the island that she crashed into. It is absolutely abandoned. And here is her lovely little houseboat area where we will build up a home for her. How this works is she crashed into the island, she is completely alone. There is no communication with the outside world, and there's pretty much nothing around her. We can go out and you see there's nothing, but there are dive spots. So for this challenge, there are 2 different options of maps that you can use. You can use the one for Island Paradise, or you can use another one that doesn't have the Island Paradise expansion pack connected to it, and you just arrive on a small little island, and that's pretty much all that you have. But for her, since we do have the expansion pack, I will incorporate this kind of into the Island Paradise theme because we can go and we can scuba dive, we can do other things like that. There are mermaids, but we can't communicate with anyone around us. Oh, I see this. So there's no bugs. Oh, there are a ton of bugs that infested it, but also there are moths. Do I have to swat them? I want to... Okay, I guess we can't catch any of this stuff. It would have been fun if we could catch all... Oh, we can catch those. Because if you can catch them, then it would actually work out pretty well, because then we can sell everything. So this is what it looks like to have a bug infestation, I guess. I have no idea. We're gonna go in. Do I have testing? No. So Control-Shift-C. Testing cheats enabled. True. And we're gonna go in, and I'm just going to object delete him and object delete that, because we are not... Oh, it's not gonna go anywhere? No, I deleted bugs. I didn't want to do that. Well, we can't communicate with anybody at all that appears around here. So we have to just make sure we get rid of anyone. Anyone that appears. There's also different mods that you can install that'll do that for you, but I don't mind just going through and deleting them. I'm gonna click on all these different things, try to get her to catch as many of them as she can, because that would actually be really beneficial, so we can sell them. And while she's doing that, I'll let you watch, and I am going to read the rules for this. So I have selected a sim, and it says this sim is now the beginning of a family whose destiny is to survive on the island for 5 generations. And in this case, it's connected to the island, but it's a houseboat. So we want to survive for 5 generations, and you start with either an adult or a young adult, whichever you desire, and they can have, or they can do whatever they want to... Oops, we're going to delete them, and then we'll have her use her phone once, just so we can do that. Another rule is that you can't use your cell phone. I'm kind of skipping around on the rules, just so I can... No. Just so I can kind of explain to you. So she's going to call services, and then I'm going to silence her cell phone. And she's going to continue to do what she is with all the bugs. I don't know if I selected all of them, so I'll just re-click them. And so it says you can do whatever you want in order to get money, which is painting, fishing, writing, or anything else. And then the age span is only allowed to be set on normal. You can't extend it or anything, so that's part of the challenge. You have to make sure you get 5 generations while your main character is still alive. And then, since they're, well, not while your main character is still alive, I guess, because that would be pretty difficult, but it's something to try for, I guess. Then it says, since there are no other Sims in your neighborhood, your sim is going to live in complete and total isolation. They can't interact with any other sim for any reason, even if it is mermaids or anything like that. And let's see, it says... An important detail is that everyone born on the lot or... Oh, something's going on. Hi, welcome to town. Word down at the lab was that you've got some interesting critters around. Mind if I come in and collect some? You probably wouldn't want them anyway. So I'm gonna have to say no thanks. Not sure why it took me into my mailbox to see that, but we're not allowed to invite anyone over, and it looks like for the most part I've gotten all of them out except for, I don't know, is that one gonna go away? Oh, so she was supposed to pop up, but she wasn't there. So I'm not allowed to talk to you. Object delete. You're not allowed to use your phone for any reason. And I'm going to have her go straight into fishing because that is very important for this challenge. So she's just going to fish, or also I can have her snorkel, which will allow her to find different items as well. I'm going to have her do those 2 different things, and we'll follow her along, and I will keep reading the rules. What I was trying to say before is, an important detail is that everyone born on the lot or married into the family must live on the island and is never allowed to leave it until death takes them elsewhere. Then it says, also during a Sim's childhood, you are never allowed to choose their traits. They must be completely random. Do not try to send them to boarding school. And lastly, if you have the university expansion pack, it says your Sim may go to university instead of traveling abroad to find a partner. University follows the same restrictions as a destination world, which means they may travel there a second time to finish their graduate degree. But, okay, so they can go to university 2 times just so that they can finish their degree, but they cannot go for a 3rd time. So if you want them to finish their degree, they must do it within 2 university visits. And then going along with that rule, you are allowed to use Or you are allowed to travel to different worlds, like if you want to go to China or to Italy, and you can travel to those, each of those once, or one of those twice. You have to pick, but you can't go to one of them 3 times, because that's just one of the rules in the challenge. So every place that you go, you can only visit there 1 time per sim, or you can visit university twice. I think that might sound confusing, I'm not sure, so if you do have more questions, ask me down in the comments, and I will do my best to say that as much clearer, I guess, as I can. But that's pretty much how it works. There are lots and lots and lots of different rules that you can apply on yourself, or you can choose not to apply on yourself. It's pretty much how you want to make it. It's your decision. I'm gonna let her finish that up, and I want her to go snorkeling. But what I'm going to do is go into buy mode and buy whatever we can with the money we have. Okay, so I am still in buy mode, but I wanted to just explain what I'm about to do really quick so that it makes sense and you actually watch it instead of me trying to explain it. So I am buying her a refrigerator, which she's not going to need the entire refrigerator. So what you do is you buy it, and then you open it, and you take everything out of it. Then you go back, you click on it, and you sell it back. You don't get the same amount that you bought it for back, but it does really help and it pays off. And then another item I'm going to buy her, which might not make sense, is the multi-tab. Because you can multitask with it, just like it says, it's the multi-tab. So what you do is you use it, you put it in your inventory, and while it's in your inventory, you just learn so many different things. And that's pretty much all that I have right now for her. I'm going to put that into her inventory, and I'm going to show you what we have. So this is her little house that I've started with, and I just put her bathroom inside so that she does have somewhere she can go and she can cool down, because she's going to want that. You can burst into flames here. It's pretty hilarious and I guess scary and terrifying at the same time, because you don't want them to die. And then she has a sleeping bag, a little light so she doesn't feel lonely, and a shower. Also, all I did was use the free paneling that they offer, so I just used that on the inside and on the outside so she doesn't get the negative moodlet of feeling like it's unfinished. And that's pretty much it. We were able to save a lot of money. And, oh, she's glitching, I guess. Something that you've seen me do before is sell this camera. I'm actually going to let her keep it as she disappears. She's swimming into the sand and underneath it. I don't know, maybe she's digging through it. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. But I'm gonna keep this because it'll come in handy. You can sell the different pictures, and she was just like flying. So that's some things that you do get. You get some random glitches with the different things that you download, but that's okay because this is a really fun challenge that we're gonna do. And while she's swimming around, I'm going to actually have her get out of there. We're going to turn this on and I'm going to show you. She can listen to tabcasts, and this is where you learn everything. So for now, I want her to learn fishing skills, so I'm going to have her turn that on and she's going to learn. And while she is simultaneously listening to that, she will also be gaining a fishing skill from actually fishing. With the items that I took out of the fridge. Okay, I guess we're going to have a hard time trying to plant over here. So let's go back to ours. I'm going to go to buy mode and I'm going to see how much the little planters cost here. So the cheapest one is $30. We are just going to get a lot of these because we're going to start planting what we have and go from there. We're going to get her garden started because it's never too early to start on your lifetime wish. And then I'm going to have her, let's see, she's already suntanned. So I am going to want her to come inside and just kind of take care of herself a little and cool down. But she wants to grow a tomato plant. She can't socialize with supernaturals because it's not allowed. A lettuce plant. So I'm going to have her plant lettuce there. I'm going to have her plant a tomato over here. And there's nothing else that we can really plant right now. So I'm going to have her actually just plant many while she learned that. So let's plant many. There's 3, so that's perfect. And then plant many of this one. And she's gonna just get started. It says, Cora Smart just grasped the basics of fishing. She'll always remember that moment where it all started to come together. So she's just heading home, and here's boxes from the wreckage. It just kind of goes away. I have it in my game to where things like that disappear because the rendering speed is faster. It causes less lag in the game, and I actually prefer it. So if you wonder why the different lots that I'm not on kind of look blurry until you actually get over to them, then that is why. Okay, so Cora is just inside. She's cooling off and relaxing, and she's not listening to a tabcast anymore, so I'm going to have her listen to fishing again while she goes out and starts gardening. And then let's see, what does she want? You can't take a class in it, but she can learn one, and she wants to garden, so we'll take advantage of that as well. And for this first episode, this is just an introductory, so we're going to go through, get some things started for her, and in the next episode, we are going to go abroad and try to find our man. Hopefully within one visit we can get him back here to this island, because everything about this challenge is about moving as fast as you can within the amount of time you have. You have pretty much 2 visits to go to different places and find people to come back here, live here with you, and have a family. My goal in the next episode is for Cora to find a man that she can get to fall in love with her, or at least like her enough to want to marry her. And once they are married, he will be added onto this lot and he will be here with us. Then we will be on to our next generation, and that's where all the fun starts. You just continually build all of your generations, all of your homes on this lot, and it's crazy. This thing is going to be a huge house on this tiny lot, and we're going to be multitasking and working with so many different things, or so many different people at one time. Okay, Cora has just finished planting all of her items, and it looks like she's hungry and she is tired. And she's excited about what she's planted. So I am going to let her, let's see, what do I want her to eat for now? Since we are growing lettuce, I will let her, oh, that's a seed. So, she just, I think she's thinking about somebody. I don't know. We're gonna have her eat, I guess, an onion, because that's all that we have, really? No, I don't want her to. And we can't eat cheese. Why can't we eat cheese? I don't know. Can we eat tofu? No. So I'm going to have her eat an onion, I guess, and she's tired. So she is going to go to sleep, and then in the morning I'm going to have us fish really quick, just so she... I'm going to have her fish before 6 a.m. just so she gets that lifetime point skills or whatever, and then we are going to go abroad to hopefully meet our first love interest. It is Sunday night, it's 11 p.m. or 11:30, and Cora has just woken up. So I am going to have her go fishing really quick, see if that'll give her what she wants to be able to go fishing before 6 a.m. And then I'm going to let her work on scuba diving skills, which I don't think that she can go scuba diving anywhere yet. No and no. So she has to work on her skill. Yep, it's too dangerous. Just like in Island Paradise, you have to work on your skill first. So we're going to work on that. And then I'm going to have her just scuba around, or snorkel, because that leads into it. And I'm going to fast forward through this. Cora just caught a fish while she was fishing, and we're done with that now. She got the points that she wanted. We're not going to use or buy fireworks, and now I have her snorkeling around so we can try to improve her skill and hopefully be able to go to some dive spots, because that will also make us a lot of money if we can catch those fish. And while she's doing this, oh, she has to take a water taxi to go around the island. These are the things about Sims that absolutely are hysterical to me. They make absolutely no sense. She wants to find an object while snorkeling, and while she does that, we're just going to sell these. We have sold everything that she's collected and caught so far, and we've made about $270 off of that, which is pretty cool. And now I'm just trying to get her to work on her snorkeling skills so that she can get this, and also so that we can go out of town, try to meet our first love, work on that, and then we will be back and able to make a lot of money snorkeling and finding things below the ocean. She has finished up her snorkeling and didn't get a skill, but we did find some pink cosmos, so we are going to sell those bad boys very quickly. I have no issue with that. And then I think what I want to do is buy her a little grill or something, whatever the least expensive item is that we can use to cook. So let's see. The cheapest stove in here is $400. We'll just place it there just because, and nothing else would work. And let's see over here. $150. Holy cow, huge difference. I think that is a wonderful idea. So, with that being said, can she not cook these? Why can't I cook hot dogs? Okay, so I have purchased her just a little fridge for now because we got everything out of the other one that we're going to want because we can plant these different things, but we're going to have her actually get her meals and stuff out of this fridge so that she doesn't eat up all the things that we can plant. And then, I guess since she's done scuba diving, I don't know, we're just going to go along with her for the day, let her eat, and I was remembering, actually, in order for her to travel, she has to earn a certain amount of money, so we're going to try to work up to that first. Let's see. Real estate and travel services. This is the only thing you are allowed to use your phone for. So we are going to take advantage of that, and we are going to use it. She is eating on the lovely toilet. That's all that she has, but that's okay. And I think there's a male, yep, there is a male person here. You can technically just ignore all these things and delete the checks or the bills or whatever because... Did he just take a picture of my mailbox? Okay, now he's gone. I don't know. But you can delete that because you technically don't really pay bills. You don't have different people to pay out here or anything like that, so you don't have to. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I haven't decided, but I'm going to fast forward while she's tending her garden, let her do her thing, and then we're going to see how much it costs to travel, because I think we do need to continue snorkeling and things like that so that we can, in fact, afford to go there. So let's see. Yes. So the cheapest one is China, then you have Egypt, and then you have France. And to go to China, we need 1,300. So we are going to just work on these different things. I'm going to pause really quick, because while she's doing that, I also want her to listen to a tabcast. It's always great to multitask on these things because you're getting 2 skills at once. We're going to have her go snorkel over here. And then while she's doing this, we're just going to fast forward, let her do her business. We're going to watch as she goes and see if she catches anything. And of course her tabcast is over because she just learned what she needed. But that's okay. It looks like her snorkeling skill is almost okay. It is. So I'm going to let her continue to snorkel, and can I scuba dive anywhere? No, it still needs to improve. So we're just going to continue to let her do that. Oh, Cora is ready to begin her underwater adventure exploring the deep depths of the ocean. But it says that we can't scuba dive at any of those. So we're just going to wait, let it go up to the next one. It looks like it's almost there. Then we're going to have her go in just for a little while because she looks like she is sweating profusely. Let's see, she wants to read about gardening. We're not going to do that. Learn a cooking skill, I guess we can try. And she's going to shower so she can cool down. There we go. She is level 2, so now we can actually scuba dive. Which one is it? Oops. Now she can scuba dive over here at the Midnight Trench, but we can't at the treasure pit yet. So we're just going to let her get out of the water and cool down a little bit. Let's see, what else does she need to do? Did she water everything? I think she did. Oh, and she's sunburned. Look at that. That is hilarious. So we kept her out there too long. It says sunburned. Getting a sunburn isn't too bad, aside from the pain and the incredible itching that you can't scratch because of the pain. Also, flaking. Having a sunburn sucks. So she has a -10 mood, which I think is really funny. Cora is unhappy. She's extremely tired, but here we are about to scuba dive. So let's see what we have down here, and hopefully there are no sharks. Hopefully. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, is there anything down here? Can we open that? There's a fish. Let's go catch that, because things down here that you can catch are worth a decent amount of money when you sell them. That's what's crazy about being able to scuba dive. What else is around here? We can only view. So, just gonna keep looking around. Oh, we went too far. No, no, no. Go back. Where are you? There you are. So, can we open it yet, or are we not skilled enough? It looks like we are not skilled enough. Unfortunately, Cora is not skilled enough to open this. Cora needs to be level 3. So we're almost there. We're not too far, but we're just going to see what else there is. So far, there's only 1 fish that we are able to catch from down here, but I would love for there to be more. Anything else that we can get? She just caught something. What is it? She wants to catch 5 fish while she is down here. And she got a squid for $500. We just need 1 more squid and we would probably be able to go. Let's see. I am going to have her go explore this cave. And maybe she'll come out of there with having caught something, because there's not really a lot over here at this spot. It kind of looks like it's been abandoned for a while. Oh, we can harvest this stuff. This is kelp, just in case you didn't know. And then there's just wreckage items down here, probably from the boat that she came in on. And we're gonna let her explore and see if she finds anything. These caves are always so creepy to me because you see the tentacles come out and then they just disappear, and it's so creepy. I'm gonna fast forward while she's in there and see how she does it. Cora Smart found an air pocket in the cave. Okay, let's see, is she gonna pass out down there? An expansive patch of bioluminescent lichen reminded her that she could really clean out her fridge. I don't really know what that means. And she may have found another exit, but she's not skilled enough. And, yep, she found a second exit. Same thing as before. So while she's doing that, I'm going to just look back around over here and see if there's anything else that she can get, because sometimes new fish will spawn. Ooh, what is that? There's remains down here. So that's probably from the wreckage too. And she collected some kelp. We're gonna let her keep doing that so that we can sell them. And what was that? Did she just gain a skill? Collected more kelp. Oh, she's a level 3 now. So, before it's too late, I'm going to let her open this really quick. And then we are going to go up to the shore. She is going to go to sleep for the night. And we are going to hopefully head out tomorrow. But there's something else over here. It looks like a sea urchin. Yes, it is a sea urchin. So we're going to have her catch the sea urchin as well. And I don't see anything else yet. So let's let her come on over. Open it. Oh my goodness. We can definitely afford that now. We are going to be having some fun. We are exploring. She just found her first raw hunk of metal. She will never forget the first time. Let's let her go home. She'll never forget the first time an untempered alloy touched her hands. Interesting. And she found $1,500, 3 large gold ingots, and 2 conch shells. So is she gonna go home now? Yes, let's get her home. I'm going to have her go to sleep. I'm going to fast forward till the morning, and we are going to be on our way to finding our first man. But I'm going to call that a wrap. This is episode 1. I hope you guys really enjoyed and are excited for this little challenge that I'm doing, because I think it's really fun and it keeps your game interesting. You just add different things, and there's always new challenges to try to, I guess, challenge yourself, for lack of a better word, since I'm using the same one so many times. But I'm really looking forward to all the different things that are going to happen here. Let's see what type of random person we're going to be able to find to bring back to this island for Cora, and to start our generations with, because we're going to have 5 generations here, and we can't be that picky with a man. So whoever seems like they're the most interested in us, we are going to just have to take complete advantage of and go with. If you guys enjoyed, please give this a thumbs up. If you want to continue along on this journey with us, meet all the random people we're going to meet, and see where we're traveling to, what it's going to be like over there, and if we can find our one true love to bring back and start a family with, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.